Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're exploring the world of science fiction with a comprehensive review of Red Mars by Stanley Robinson. This novel, the first in Robinson's acclaimed Mars Trilogy, has been a staple in the sci-fi genre for decades. It's a story filled with adventure, political intrigue, and ethical dilemmas, all set against the backdrop of Mars. Let's take a closer look at what makes Red Mars such a compelling read. Red Mars is set in the near future, in the year 2026, when humanity launches an ambitious mission to colonize Mars. The novel begins with the journey of the first 100 settlers, a group of scientists, engineers, and visionaries chosen to transform the Red Planet into a new home for humanity. They face incredible challenges right from the start, including building a sustainable base, coping with Mars's harsh environment, and setting up the infrastructure necessary for long-term survival. As the colony grows, so do tensions among the settlers. A major conflict emerges over the future of Mars. Should it be terraformed quickly to make it more Earth-like, or should its pristine state be preserved? This ethical dilemma is central to the story, fueling debates between different factions. On one side, the Greens advocate for transforming Mars, while on the other, the Reds argue for its preservation. Robinson uses this conflict to dive deep into philosophical questions about humanity's role in shaping other worlds. But the novel isn't just about science and ethics. It's also a rich tapestry of political maneuvering, personal relationships, and the psychological strain of living on an alien planet. The narrative is full of drama, from technical failures and environmental disasters to ideological clashes and revolutionary uprisings. At its core, Red Mars is a story of human resilience and the relentless drive to explore and conquer new frontiers. Now let's talk about the characters, because they are a huge part of what makes Red Mars so engaging. Robinson introduces us to a diverse cast, each with their own unique perspectives and motivations. There's John Boone, the charismatic first man on Mars, who symbolizes hope and the pioneering spirit. He's a leader with a grand vision for Mars, but often finds himself at odds with others who don't share his idealistic outlook. Frank Chalmers, on the other hand, is the political schemer, always plotting behind the scenes. His rivalry with Boone creates a lot of tension throughout the story. Then we have Maya Toitovna, who adds emotional depth with her complex relationships and role in the colony's social dynamics. Saxifrage Sax. Russell is the scientist initially obsessed with terraforming, but who later begins to see the ethical implications of their actions. And finally, Hiroko Ai leads a movement to develop a new culture on Mars, one that blends human and Martian elements, introducing a more spiritual connection to the planet. These characters are not just archetypes, they're fully developed individuals with their own strengths, flaws, and evolving beliefs. Their interactions and conflicts drive much of the story and allow Robinson to explore the broader themes of the novel. Speaking of themes, Red Mars is packed with them. The most obvious is the ethical debate over terraforming. Should humanity reshape Mars to suit our needs or respect its untouched state? This isn't just a scientific question, it's a deeply philosophical one that Robinson explores in great detail. The novel also delves into political and social structures, using the Mars colony as a microcosm to examine different ideologies and governance models. Human adaptation and survival are also central motifs in the book. The settlers constantly face physical and psychological challenges, forcing them to innovate and adapt. It's a testament to human resilience and ingenuity, but also a reminder of our fragility in the face of nature. Robinson also draws parallels between the colonization of Mars and historical examples of human expansion and exploitation, prompting readers to think about the consequences of our actions on new frontiers. This colonialist theme is especially relevant today as we consider the ethics of space exploration and the potential for exploitation. Now let's talk about the science, because Red Mars is known for its meticulous attention to scientific detail. Robinson grounds his story in real science, consulting experts to accurately depict the Martian environment and the technologies required for colonization. From the use of giant mirrors to melt the polar ice caps to genetically engineered organisms for oxygen production, the science in the novel feels plausible and well-researched. While some ideas are speculative, Robinson presents them in a way that feels believable and rooted in real-world possibilities. This blend of hard science and speculative fiction keeps readers engaged and makes the narrative feel authentic. But Robinson doesn't just stop at the science. He also explores how these technologies and the Martian environment would impact the settlers' psychology and society. This attention to detail sets Red Mars apart from other sci-fi novels and makes it a must-read for fans of the genre. Robinson's writing style is another standout feature of the book. He uses multiple perspectives, allowing readers to experience the story through the eyes of different characters. This technique enriches the narrative, providing a multifaceted view of the colony's development. The pacing is deliberate, with Robinson taking his time to build a detailed and immersive world. His descriptions of Mars are vivid and evocative, making the planet itself feel like a character in the story. The imagery of the red sands, the vast landscapes, and the harsh climate all contribute to a sense of isolation and otherworldliness that permeates the novel. The use of language and symbolism is also noteworthy. Mars is portrayed as both a blank canvas and a hostile environment, reflecting the settlers' hopes and fears. Robinson's prose is dense but rewarding, creating a rich atmospheric narrative that draws you in and makes you feel like you're right there on the red planet. When Red Mars was first released, it received widespread acclaim for its ambitious scope and its blend of hard science fiction with social commentary. It won the Nebula Award for Best Novel and has since become a classic in the sci-fi genre. Critics praise Robinson's realistic portrayal of Mars and his ability to weave complex characters and themes into a compelling narrative. The novel's impact on the genre is significant. It has inspired a renewed interest in Mars and space colonization, influencing not just other writers, but also thinkers and scientists interested in the future of human exploration. Its themes and ideas continue to resonate today, making it a relevant read as we consider the possibilities and ethics of life beyond Earth. So, what's the final verdict? Red Mars is a must-read for anyone interested in science fiction, space exploration, or the ethical dilemmas of colonization. It's a book that challenges you to think deeply about humanity's future and our place in the universe. If you're ready for a thought-provoking journey to the Red Planet, this book is definitely for you. Thanks for joining me in exploring Red Mars by Stanley Robinson. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more book reviews and discussions. And let me know in the comments, have you read Red Mars? What did you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.